Guys, you're with me, Felix Mbewe, also known as Mwanambeu, all the way from Zambia, Africa. Today, I just want to add my thought and also just give a brief background about the hot topic right now in the food and agriculture sector, which is basically about food manufacturing in regards to GMOs, as well as hybrids versus natural or organic foods or seeds. Now, in this sense, I want to address two things. One, about the seed. Two, livestock or animals. So, with the evolution of science, the evolvement of science, the increase in knowledge and understanding in technology, biology, as well as crops or agronomy. We have seen a number of different hybrid varieties of seeds that have come on the market, and they've been heavily criticized for a number of reasons. Among them, the suspicion of them not being so healthy. Also, their non-impact on the seeds of the crops themselves. Also, the damage that we do not know, especially when it comes to the consumers, not just us as humans, but animals as well. Then the morality, that is the ethical dilemma of changing what nature, or those of us that believe in God, what God created initially, or what nature has initially in its natural state, and having to make something which is completely different or new altogether. Like, people are not so sure, we are not so sure what that is doing to nature, to ourselves, and generally to the distortion itself, what the real impact or the big impact is. So many farmers have decided to shun those seeds or those animals that have been cloned or bred in a laboratory, in preference to having something which is more natural. It's common science, common knowledge for most people. But I, for one, I believe in having seeds the way they should be. If they are hybrids, they shouldn't be tampered with. But a seed should have the natural capacities, traits, as well as benefits for consumers. But at any point that you get to distort the natural taste, natural formulation, then there's a problem. Why? Because the agenda isn't so known as to why you're doing that. Is it for profit? For example, in the olden days, I would give you an example where people used to have seeds from any crop, anything, any plant that you can think of, without really manipulating it to just grow once and die off if you don't plant another thing that has been done or manipulated in a lab. Examples of corn, vegetables, and all that. So you realize that people have developed this tendency now, especially those in the business world, in the name of improving the seed capacities, production, varieties, resistance, and longevity, affordability, and all those reasons that they give. You find they're giving you junk or poor quality. Now, for them, the makers of seeds, it's business. Each time they make all those seeds, they sell more, because they know once you grow those seeds afterwards, after your harvest and all, they don't perform as same as the hybrid or the seed they sold you would do. But the original seed, in its natural state, in the way it was made, it definitely reproduces over and over and over, because that's a natural process, the natural way things, the way they should be. So I would encourage you farmers to look at even the hybrid seeds. I'm not saying they are all bad. I do grow them as well as a farmer, but I do look at the content and also the details of the seed, the pros and cons of doing that particular seed that is hybrid. Remember, there's a huge difference between a GMO seed and a hybrid seed. I'll do another video and explain in detail the difference, but mainly there's really nothing wrong with hybrid seeds compared to GMO seeds, because those GMOs have got a modified DNA, whilst hybrids, the DNA isn't tampered with. It has improvement in terms of the capacities and capabilities of that particular seed and its benefits. They've just been improved. Whilst for the ones which are GMOs, everything has been altered about that particular seed. In a nutshell, that is a major, major difference. So, remember, as you get to pick and decide what crops, what seeds to go for, you need to understand the benefits and the dangers of that particular seed that you are going for. For me, I prefer to eat healthy, natural, organic, and non-tempered things or food. But if you see the benefit in anything that has been tempered with, it's up to you, it's your choice. I'm just here to give you insights and knowledge about what is happening now, especially with the coming in of the business mentality, which has been the center of most companies. They're not looking at sustainability and the health of consumers, but to make money out of whatever they are doing. So watch out and look out for such practices that have erupted a lot of debates and confusion that is out there. So do not be deceived by the cheap prices of these things. The consequences are much deeper than the money. Look forward for most of the videos that I've done here on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Look out for Felix Mbewe. Then let's get talking, let's get chatting. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.